Today in the garden, we have some little ones with us today. Love it. So this hydrangea is looking great, and it is falling over just enough to kind of let these dahlias get some sun and peek out. Not sure what I want to do over there in that spot, but if you have ideas, let me know. This rose trellis is really getting its second bloom season, and that's so exciting because it didn't happen last year. It is a variety, this New Dawn rose, that does bloom multiple times, which is why I got it. So love the growth happening in the mum here. Our coreopsis is starting to pop. I would say in the next week it'll all be open, but they're looking great, as are our zinnias that are starting to bud and really growing strong. These will double or triple in size. They'll be about as tall as the daisies here eventually, and each stem puts out about 10 to 15 flowers, so that's really good news. We'll have lots of flowers, and I'm rehomed our red sangria coneflowers, so hopefully they'll be happier in the sun. And our dinner plate dahlias here are doing great. I think it's time I start bracing these. When you start to see that they're leaning, you do have to kind of help them stand up straight. It's not nice when they're all crooked. So these delphiniums, I don't know, guys, it looked like they were going to bloom again, but now they're just turning brown and falling off, so I guess I'll have to do some research there. But our side garden, I'm so happy with these. We have a second, I think probably third and fourth bloom that are going to happen on the front. And really, all I've been doing is watering them. So don't underestimate watering your hydrangeas. That's why they're called hydrangea. But really, it's been too easy to get these looking good. My garden on this side has not been so happy. I think it's because of this low spot. I may have drowned this ground cover. It's not doing so well. But, well, maybe I'll just put another hydrangea there. The spot's not that bad. But she's looking great. I think in a couple more weeks, you won't even know that she was sick a while back. And this ground cover is doing a little better. It's not doing too bad, but it's been a really hard 3 days. Baseball with my son, work, and my husband's work schedule. And just to see this sun pop out over the hydrangea here, I mean, this is just actually the thing that made me want to do this channel. It makes me happy to walk around my garden. I do this anyway every day, multiple times a day. Hey, big guy. And it really just lifts my spirits. I know it's not a big garden and it may not be exquisite like some other people's, but for me, it's enough. Hey, real quick, guys, we put a trail cam in this hole for 2 days. We didn't find anything. I'll put a link to the video in the comments. You can check it out, but 2 days of footage and all we had was like cats and 4 raccoons. So I think it's just too shallow for anything to live in it, but a lot of animals were scoping it out. So onto our side cut flower garden here. I just planted this year. I didn't get too fancy with it, but I just needed an additional spot for these guys to get extra sun. And just like the front, I need to go around and brace these this weekend. But yeah, so anyway, days like today when I'm just kind of having a down moment and just walking through my garden, like, give me a sign, please, that everything's gonna work out. And there it is. Look, guys, our very first ranunculus. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of me. These are new to me this year. I've never grown them. I didn't know if I was doing it right. And I actually planted them really late, so I wasn't sure if they'd even have a bloom season. But oh my gosh, these will produce the same as zinnias, about 10 to 15 blooms. And they will double, triple in height. And I'm just so excited. And that means that that's today in the garden, guys. I put up the hammocks. Kids are outside and we are just going to play and have a nice night before we have to leave. So thanks for watching today in the garden.